Lisa was an oil painting restorer. One day, she received a big job, traveling to Italy to restore a century-old historical painting. The next day, Lisa arrived at her employer's mansion. After a brief introduction, she was shown the ancient painting. It was so blurred that the original image could no longer be seen. Mrs. Marr explained that there had once been a fire in the house, and the painting had been blackened by smoke. Lisa estimated that such a large painting would take at least a week to restore, but Mrs. Marr insisted there were only 3 days, as the painting was scheduled for an auction in 3 days' time. Lisa felt helpless, but agreed. What she didn't know was that the real purpose of restoring the painting wasn't the auction at all, but something hiding a terrifying secret. Time was tight, so Lisa immediately began work. Soon, a head began to emerge, but it didn't look like a human figure. It looked more like a monster. Her curiosity grew. Just as she worked carefully, the painting suddenly let out a roar. Lisa's finger burned as if seared by some power, and blood gushed out. At the same time, she didn't notice that the painting itself was bleeding, as if alive. It was then that her father suddenly appeared in the room, despite being far away back home. Confused, Lisa asked why he was there. Strangely, he said nothing, but instead slit his own throat with a knife. The sight terrified Lisa so much she collapsed onto the floor. But when she looked again, her father was gone, as if it had all been an illusion. Yet it felt all too real. Lisa still hadn't realized that danger was closing in on her. That night, as she slept, a bald man appeared by her bed. He lay down beside her, gently touched her, then suddenly wrapped his hands around her neck. Lisa jolted awake. It had only been a nightmare, but when she turned to look at the painting, she froze. The bald man from her dream was now on the canvas. Lisa stood paralyzed with fear as an unknown terror washed over her. She could no longer tell if what had just happened was a dream or reality.